Okay, so we're going to do a quick recap of what we did on Monday. And if you are new and you're a little bit lost, don't panic. We're going to show you exactly what it is that we were doing. Okay, so Jaria's already put an answer in the chat, but before we answer the question that we've got here, I would like us to look at the question. If I have a number, I'm going to call that number X, a certain number, we said that a certain number would be called X. And I'm going to multiply this number by 3. And then I'm going to plus 2. I'm going to add 2 to it. And when I add 2 to this number, I'm going to get 13. 13, no, I'm going to get 11. I'm going to get 11. Okay, now we need to figure out what X is. And we were saying this beautiful word. I need to get my vocal cords ready. We were going, therefore, X is going to be equal to something. So we're trying to find out what X in this equation is going to be. Now remember, X needs to be multiplied by 3, added to 2, and the answer that we get needs to be 11. Now, some of you guys are probably like, what? I don't know. I also don't know. Okay, we're going to figure out together what it is. Okay, now I would like hands from those of you who know how to do this. We're going to be doing this by trial and error. Who would like to help me out? Is there anybody who'd like to help? Okay. All you need to do is think of a number. Oh, thank you, Julia. How are you? If you can unmute for me, my sweetie. Hello, my sweetie. Your voice is always so low, but I'm going to try and hear you today. Okay. Which number do you think? Oh, you're muted again. Oh, no. Okay. Which number do you think we can substitute? We're going to try any number that you can think of that could possibly be the right answer. What do you think? Sure, my sweetie. I cannot hear you at all. Do you mind putting it in the chat for me? Can I ask you to put it in the chat for me because your voice is quite low and I'm having a bit of trouble hearing you. Okay, so you're saying we should try X is equal to 3. Oh, I'm writing it in the wrong place. Look at me. Therefore, X is equal to 3. Excellent. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to substitute 3 where we see X. So I'm going to go 3. And because 3 is multiplied to X, we're going to multiply by 3 plus 2. And 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2. And that will give us 11. Very well done, Juria. You got the answer on the first try. But remember, guys, sometimes it's not so easy to spot. Okay, it's not so easy to spot that the number is going to be 3. So we're going to have to do it like trial and error kind of. Okay, we're going to look at this one that we have down here. Number 1 says 2 times X plus 13 is equal to 37. Okay, now this one is quite difficult because I'm like, sure, what's that number? I'm not sure what the number is. So we're going to try different numbers. Okay, we're going to try different numbers. So what the number I'm going to choose X to be equal to 5. Okay, I'm going to go, therefore, X is equal to 5. And I'm going to substitute X into this formula over here. I'm going to, wherever I see an X, I'm going to put a 5 and I'm going to see what the sum looks like. So I'm going to have 2 times 5 plus 13. And 2 times 5 is going to give me 10. And 10 plus 13 is going to give me 23. Oh, and that's not the number I'm looking for. I don't want 23. I want 37. So my conclusion is that X is not equal to 5. Okay. But I can see that when I used 5, my number is 23. And 23 is less than 37. So the next number I pick needs to be a number higher than 5. Who thinks they want to give us a number that we can try next? Anybody who'd like to give us another number that we can try? Saneliso. Oh. Hello, Nelisa. Not a problem at all. Saneliso, can you unmute for me and give us another number we can try?
We can try 12.
Okay, good. Let's go. Okay, if therefore X is equal to 12, let's see what we're going to get. We're going to get 2 times 12 plus 13. Can you help me with the maths here, Saneli. So what's 2 times 12?
24.
24. And if
Plus
I add 24, what am I going to get?
37.
I'm going to get 37. Oh, well done. So we can conclude our conclusion, therefore, x is equal to 12. So my answer is actually 12 that I'm looking for. Thank you so much, Sandy. So you did that so beautifully. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Okay. We're going to do one more, this one here at the bottom, and it's quite a brain teaser here. So I'm going to give everyone a chance to try as many numbers as they can, but I'm going to give you guys a couple of hints. Okay. If we can look at these numbers, we're looking at 14 times something, and I need my answer to give me 77. 77 is a pretty big number. So I want my x to be a number that I can multiply by 14. So I want to try, maybe let's try with x is equal to 10. Can you guys try with x is equal to 10 and tell me what the answer is? If I substitute 10 where I see x, let me change my color quickly. If I put 10 there, I'm going to get 14 times 10 minus 21. Who can tell me what the answer is? Jiria, you're right. It is 140, but guys, remember, oh, there we go. Yes. Remember, after it's 140, we minus 21. And I think, Jiria, you just forgot the 100. So it's 129. That's the number I have, right? 140. It's 119. Why are we saying 129? Guys, thank you, Aziza. I think you're also more awake than I am at this point in time. Thank you very much. It's 119. Okay. So now I look at this number, 119, and I realize that 119 is much higher than 77, which means x is equal to 10 is too high. I need to pick another number that's below 10. Can we think of another number? Buche? Tahila, we're going to test that just now.
Baby, ma'am, maybe we can try 3.
Okay, let's try 3. If x is equal to 3, I'm going to get 14 times 3 minus 21. And that's going to give me Buche, do you have the answer? Let's think about it. What's 14 times 3?
Ma'am, it's going to give you 42.
And then if I minus 21 from 42, I'm going to get I'm going to get 21. So it's definitely, look, I'm forgetting to do my conclusions. X is not equal to 10. And this number is too low. Therefore, X cannot equal 3. 3 is too low. We need a number in between 3 and 10. And I'm seeing a couple of people in the chat say, ma'am, try 7. Okay, so I'm going to go and try 7. Okay, so I'm going to go X is equal to 7. And that's going to give me 14 times 7 minus 21 is equal to, Jiria says maybe 7. Yes, I think it's going to be 7. Guys, what's 14 times 7? Ntsako? Ntsako, you're going to have to unmute for me, please. Hi, Ntsako.
98.
It's 98. Amazing. 98. And then 98 minus 21. What's that equal to?
77.
Good. It's equal to 77. What's the number we were looking for? What number were we looking for to begin with?
Put your hand down.
We were looking for 77. Do you see that?
Yes.
So you gave us the correct answer. Well done to you and to most of the people in the chat. Actually, a lot of you guys got it right. Very well done, Nsako. Therefore, I can conclude that x is equal to 7. Okay. Amazing stuff. Well done, Nsako. All right, guys. I hope we're getting this. And if you're still a little bit lost, that's okay. Okay, these get really tricky, but we're going to be doing inverse operations today, and that's going to make it so much easier for us to get the correct answer. Okay, so I'm going to show you what inverse operation looks like, and I hope you guys are seeing these lovely little pictures that I've got on the screen, and we call these, this is the rainbow, and we've got a boy and a girl, but this actually stands for something quite nice. I don't know how many of you guys have done. Oh, look at that. Aziza has learned it at school today. Can I ask, give me an emoji in the chat if you have done inverse operations at school. Can I get like an emoji, like a thumbs up? Tanya, I think Tanya says, Aziza's done it at school. Has anyone else done it before? I'm not going to have to.
Oh, there are 5 thumbs up in the reactions.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. 5 thumbs up.
Chat.
I'm so glad. Sikhe says, no, ma'am, I haven't done it before. Tahila's smiling. Amahelan says, yes. Sally says, thumbs up. She actually wrote thumbs up. I like that, Sally. Well done. Okay. Jaria says, maybe in a different name. Maybe, yes, it might be in a different name. Tanya and Lesedi and Ayanda may have done this before as well. I think a lot of you guys told me in the last lesson that you have. Masbonge says yes and no, so I'm not sure which one it is. And Nombuzela's hand is also up. All right, guys, that's fine. If you've never seen it before, we're going to look at it from the very beginning today. Okay, so when I was in school, I had a teacher, like a really big burly guy. He looked very scary, but he was actually like the biggest teddy bear ever. And when he taught us how to do inverse operations, he told us about a story about going over the rainbow. He said that he was always afraid of rainbows when he was growing up because his dad had told him that if he went over the rainbow, he would turn into a girl. And if a girl ever went over the rainbow, they would turn into a boy. Okay, so he never liked it when it rained, and he didn't like seeing rainbows because we were like, oh, rainbows are so cool, sir. But he was like, nope, I can't turn into a girl. I don't want to turn into a girl. So that's what he said. Okay, but now our rainbow isn't the point of the maths that we're going to be doing today. The point is that our rainbow is going to stand for our equal sign. So wherever we see an equal sign, we're going to think of our equal sign as a rainbow. And what happens is that if I have a positive 3 over here and my equal sign or my rainbow over here, when my rainbow or when my positive 3 goes over to the other side of my rainbow, it becomes, let me change the color as well, it becomes negative 3. Okay. Now, if I'm sitting on this side, over here, and I am positive 2, and my rainbow is here in the middle, Tanya, can I ask you, if I send positive 2 over the rainbow, what is it going to become? Can you unmute and let me know? Oh, Tanya's not unmuting. Ayanda, can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if I send my my positive 2 over the rainbow, what's going to happen to it? It's going to become?
Negative 2, ma'am.
Excellent. Negative 2. Okay, you are quite correct. Okay, now this is the whole idea that we're going to use here. Okay, we are going to use the idea that when things go over the equal sign, they change signs, but only if they are being added or subtracted. So if there's a plus here next to, let me change my color quickly because I'm in love with colors. Okay, if the plus over here is sitting next to my 7, when my plus 7 goes over the rainbow, everyone tell me in the chat, what is plus 7 going to be equal to? I'm seeing Jaria saying -7. Tahila says -7. Amazing stuff. Sally also says -7. That's good. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have x sitting on its own on this side. And I'm going to have x is equal to, and my 18 was there to begin with anyway, so I'm going to leave it there, -7. And guys in the chat, can you guys tell me what is 18 minus 7? Okay, Sally says 11, Bongikosi says 11, Buche and Monde. Oh, guys, amazing, good. But I need to remember that beautiful phrase that we use, and I want you guys to write it in the chat for me as well as we're doing this. Okay, I need you guys to write for me. Therefore, okay, so you guys are actually going to write out the word. You're going to write out the word, therefore, just like that. Therefore, and then you're going to go x is equal to 11. I want this entire statement, this whole thing. Otherwise, not 1. Guys, I'm sorry, 11, not 1. There we go. Therefore, x is equal to 11. Otherwise, I'm going to be like, you're wrong. The answer is not 11. You can't just say 11, ma'am. The answer is not just 11. Okay, but remember, guys, I'm not interested in the answer because the answer is very obvious. I know that if something plus 7 is equal to 18, I'm going to get 11. I can see it. You can all see it. I'm just like, ma'am, this is grade 1 stuff. What I want us to do is use the over the rainbow rule. Okay, Lesedi, can I ask you to help me with number 2? We're going to be sending, because we want A to stand on its own. In this one, we wanted X on its own. In number 2, we want A to stand on its own. So we are going to send -15 over the rainbow. Can you unmute and help me send -15 over the rainbow? What are we going to get?
So, ma'am, first you say 22 plus 15 since it went over the rainbow, making it
Good,
37.
but what's happening? Wait, hold on, Lesedi, hold on. My A is on the other side of my rainbow. You see my rainbow's in the middle, so my A is left on its own over here. You see?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm going to go equals, and then give me that sum that you asked for, that you said.
22 plus 15.
Plus 15, good. And then what comes next?
Which will equal 37, meaning therefore
Thank
A
you.
is
Therefore,
37.
A is equal to 37. Oh, I couldn't have said it more beautiful myself. Well done. Amazing stuff, listen. Very well done. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of, ma'am, can I do the next one? The only way I can possibly ask you to do the next one is if your hand is up. Okay. If you raise your hand, I'm going to get to you and you'll be able to do that one. So I'm going to ask Nombuzelo to help me with the next one, and then Buche, and then Mbonginkosi, you're going to get your own. Don't worry. You're going to get them. Nombuzelo, can I ask you to unmute and help me with number 4? Hello, Nombuzelo. Hello. Okay, before we start, which variable do we want on its own in this equation over here?
You would want to get C on its own.
Excellent. We want C on its own. So what are we sending over the rainbow?
The -3.
Good. And what happens to the -3 when it goes over the rainbow?
It's going to become +3, 6 plus 3.
Good. So give me the whole sum, the way we did these other two, like the way we did this one and that one. I want you to give me the whole sum, please.
We're going to say 6. C is equal to 6 plus 3.
Good. 6 plus 3. And then?
Therefore,
excellent. Therefore,
C is equal to 9.
Well done, dude. I'll give you a high five. You guys know I love my high fives. Very well done, Nombuzelo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Amazing. Awesome. Buche, are you ready for the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. So what's the variable that we want on its own in this one, in number 5?
We're trying to find X.
Good. X is on its own, right? So what are we moving over the rainbow?
We are moving -8. We are moving 8.
Positive 8 over the rainbow. Okay, now give me
What
the
is going-
next line. What am I going to write?
It's going to be minus 18 minus 8.
Oh, we're forgetting something. What do we need? What are we leaving behind on this side of the rainbow, or on the side of the equal sign?
X equals 18
Good.
minus
X
8.
equals- Good. 18 minus 8. What's the next line?
And therefore C
Good.
equals
C or X?
therefore X equals 10.
10. Amazing. Very well done. Very well done, Boucher. Okay, guys, remember, you guys need to remember that the way we are writing it is the important thing as well. You see the steps that we're looking at here. We start at X plus 8. That's the sum that they give us. We need to give them this part as part of the answer. It shows them that we understand the inverse operation. Can I get a thumbs up, thumbs down? How are we feeling about this? Whoever's got your hands up, do not put your hands down. I'm going to ask you. I see Ayanda gives me a thumbs up. He understands. Tando says he understands. Taku writes thumbs up. Sally also writes thumbs up. Asim Tande, thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you understand. If you're still stuck, stay with us because we're going to try a couple more of these examples. Okay, amazing stuff. Hello, Lee. I don't know if Lee is new as well, but awesome stuff. Okay, Bonginkosi, you're up. Can we do number 6 together? Okay, and they are getting a little bit tricky, so we're going to speak about number 6 quickly. Can you unmute for me? And let's do number 6 together.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, Bonginkosi. Okay, so what are we trying to get on its own?
The Z.
Good, we're trying to get the Z on its own. So what are we moving over the rainbow?
The Z.
Oh, no, we can't move the Z. That's what we want on this side.
I mean the 6.
6, good, we're moving the 6. Okay, I know Molebogeng, they're not numbered correctly because I cut and paste. Okay, so if I move 6 over the rainbow, what's going to happen to it, Bonginkosi? It's going to become?
Minus.
Good, so give me the next line that I'm going to write, please.
Z.
Mhm.
Z equals to 10 minus 6.
Good, 10 minus 6. My next line, please. What happens? What comes next?
The thing that comes next is therefore Z
Good.
is equal to 4.
Is equal to 4. Excellent. Very, very well done. Okay, Ayanda, are you ready? Let's do the next one.
Ma'am,
Hello, Ayanda. Okay, so what are we trying to get on its own?
ma'am, can I say the answer, ma'am?
Yes, but okay, I need you to explain the steps to me, okay, Ayanda, because we're still learning the steps. What am I trying to get on its own? Which variable?
15, ma'am.
Oh no, I'm trying to get the letter on its own. What letter do I want standing on its own?
P, ma'am.
P, good. So what's my next line going to say? Okay, I know I'm going to move -5 over the rainbow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, over the rainbow. So what's my next line going to say?
Ma'am, therefore,
Oh, no, we're
P.
skipping a line before therefore. P, we start with P.
Wait.
Okay, if you're stuck, just have a look at how we did this example over here.
Oh, ma'am. P, therefore,
Mhm.
equals,
P is
there-
equal to,
P equals to 20, ma'am.
oh, we skipped this part here. What about P is equal to 15? And what happened to -5?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
P is equal to 15. Finish the sum for me.
P equals to 15 and P
Plus,
plus -5, ma'am.
Oh, but it was negative. It went over the rainbow. What happened? It became
+5, ma'am.
positive 5. So I'm going to have P is equal to 15 plus 5. Okay. And then what comes next?
Therefore,
Good.
P equals to 20, ma'am.
Excellent. Okay. I don't want you to jump this step, Ayanda. Okay. Because
Yes,
this
ma'am.
step in grade 7 is an extra mark. So they would give you a mark for that and a mark for that. So don't skip that step. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Excellent. Well done. Taku, are you ready for the next one?
Ma?
Taku, can you unmute?
Hello,
Hello,
ma'am.
Taku. Hello. Okay, start with what variable do we want on its own in number 10?
G.
Good, we want G on its own. So what are we moving?
We're moving 44 to the other side of the rainbow.
Good, we're moving it to the other side of the rainbow. Okay, now give me my next line. What is my next line going to say?
We need to say G equals
G,
50 minus 44.
Minus 44, excellent. My next line?
And then you're going to say G is equal to,
Oh, no, I'm not going to explain.
therefore,
Thank
G
you.
is equal to 4.
Oh, you missed it.
5.
You still missed it by one number.
6.
It's 6. 50 minus 44 is 6. Jeria, I'm not accepting your answer because I don't see a therefore in my answer. So no. All right. Very well done, Taku. Let me see. Can I ask Zinga to go next? I know because Buche and Tanya and Lesedi, guys, I've heard your voices. Can I hear Zinga's voice? I haven't heard him speak today. I don't know if it's a him or her. Hello. Hello. What variable do I want on its own here in number 11?
It's the X, ma'am.
Good, it's the X. Okay, so what am I moving over the rainbow?
It's the -9.
Good. So I'm going to move my -9 over the rainbow and it's going to become
+9.
good. Give me the next line.
X is equal to
Good.
2 plus 9.
2 plus 9. Good. What's my next line?
Therefore,
Mm-hmm.
X is equal to
Mm-hmm.
11.
Oh, so beautifully done. Very well done, Sina. Amazing stuff.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very welcome. All right, guys. So now I think we all know how to do this. Can I get a thumbs up? Actually, give me any emoji, like a smile emoji if you understand, and a frown emoji if you don't. Okay, remember, guys, one emoji, just one emoji and one answer. Liji says, thumbs up. Thank you. Monde gives me a thumbs up. Letu says, oh, I'm seeing it. I'm still getting a thumbs down from someone. Okay. I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. Guys, I'm so glad. Okay. I'm also glad that you all understand because I wouldn't leave it just here. I think you guys are a little too smart. This is easy. This is child's play. We're going to step it up a little bit. Okay. And we're going to go back to the rainbow. We're going to go back to the rainbow. Okay. But now what we're going to do is we're going to look at, and I need to move all my stuff down now. Oh my goodness. Move this down because we're still going to talk about what the rainbow is actually going to do. Let me take this down. We're going to do 2 steps instead of 1. Okay. Aziza, yes, that was a neck crack. I missed the, it wasn't there. Okay, I don't know how they do that. It's very creepy. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna have my equal sign here, and my equal sign has that imaginary rainbow with all the beautiful colors. Guys, you'll excuse my, oh, I actually have a rainbow colored pencil. There we go. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. There we go. All right. Now, on this side, I'm going to have 3x plus 2 is equal to 11. Now, we said, let me move this. Now, we said we want x on its own, right? We want x to sit on its own. So the first thing that I'm going to move over to the other side is my +2. I want +2 over, so I'm going to move +2 over to the other side. And then my next line is going to read 3x, because I haven't gotten rid of the 3 in front of x, or the 3 multiplied to x yet, is equal to 11 minus 2. And then I can't say therefore because I don't have x on its own yet. Okay, oh, I'm gonna need to move this down a little bit more. Oh, teacher Coco. All right, there we go. So I'm still going to write here. Oh, guys, technology is just not my friend today. Okay, so I'm in my next line, I'm going to write 3x is equal to 11 minus 2 will give me 9. But this over here, I'm going to change my color quickly. This over here, this 3 next to x over here actually means, and I'm going to write it on the side here, it actually means 3 multiplied by x. Now, if I've got my rainbow and I want to get rid of a multiply, can you guys tell me what's the opposite of multiply? Tell me in the chat, what is the opposite of multiply? Saneliso says divide. Lesedi also says divide. Zina says divide. Oh, you guys are amazing. Letu even gave us the division sign. I love it. Okay, good. So we're going to divide by that number that's multiplied by 3. Sally, if you've got a question, please just type it so I can see it. Or if you want to raise your hand, I'm more than happy to help you because I see a ma'am in the chat and I'd like to help. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our 3 that's multiplied on this side. And when we take it over to the other side, it's going to divide. Okay. So what we're going to have now is therefore x is equal to, guys, tell me what's 9 divided by 3. Give me an answer in the chat. What's 9 divided by 3? Taku says 3. Lesedi says 3. Good. Sally also says 3. Good. X is equal to 3. Okay. For those of you who are still a little bit kind of like, what, ma'am, just happened here? That's okay. All we're doing is 2 different steps to get to the answer. Okay. We're first going to move our number over the rainbow, and then we're going to move the number that's multiplied to our variable over the rainbow as well, so that we can get x on its own, because that's what we want. We want x on its own. Okay, Buche, your hand is up. I'm going to let you do number 1. Okay, let's do number 1 together.
Okay, so ma'am,
What do we want on its
9C,
own first? What do we want on its own?
we want C on its own.
Good. So what am I moving?
You are wait. Okay. Ma'am, first I wanted to say, I got the answer not using your method.
Mm-hmm.
I got the answer using the method I used at school. So is it fine if I use that method?
You see, Buche, the thing is, some of the kids in the class are seeing this for the first time, and if we confuse them, it's not going to help them very much. Can I ask us to stick to my method for now? Okay, and then maybe after, like, you know, maybe if we have some time after class, you can show me your method, okay, so that we don't confuse people.
Okay, man.
Yes.
Then, man, can you please like roll the screen up a bit so I can see your method a bit?
Okay.
Okay, so first we are getting 9C by its own. We're moving 9 to the back, and then
What are we going to do
then
first?
we are moving what? Wait. Oh, we are moving one. We are moving 1 back, which is going to turn to -1.
Good. So my next line will read?
Will be 9C, and then it's going to be 10 minus 9. 10,
not 10 minus 9, 10 minus?
oh, 10 minus 1, not 9.
Yes, good. -1. So the next line is going to be 9c is equal to 10
It's
minus
going
1,
to
which
equal
is,
to 1.
oh, not 1, 9.
Well, therefore it's going to be 9.
Okay, good. So the answer is going to be 9. So what I'm going to do is, because this is multiplied, I'm going to take the 9 over and I'm going to divide by it on this side. Divided by 9. Okay. And therefore, C is equal to 9 divided by 9 is 1.
1.
Okay. And that's the final answer that we have. Okay. I do want you to show
Yes.
me your method. I think we may use that method as well because we move a little faster. Well, we're teachers, so we move a little bit faster. But for now, I want us to use this method. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much, Buhle. Okay, I'm seeing questions in the chat. Ma'am, is it like 3 times x divided by 4? Not quite, Ntiso, because if we had to divide by 4, that's when it's multiplied by 4. Okay, so if we're multiplying and dividing at the same time, then we have to do both of the opposite. So opposite of times is divide and opposite of divide is times. So we'll have to do both of them one after the other. Okay. Monde, can I ask you to help me with number 2? Can you unmute and help me with number 2? Oh no, I can't get Monde's voice. Tanya, are you there? Tanya, do you want to help with number 2? Oh no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. All right, so yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes,
can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly, my honey. What can I help with?
Yes, ma'am. So 6y minus 5 equals to 7, right?
Yes.
So 6y equals to 6y equals to, then we can put the 5 at the back.
We can take it over the rainbow. So we're going to take negative 5.
We can take it over the rainbow.
Good. And what are we going to get?
From negative 5, can say 5 plus 7.
Good. Or 7 plus 5. The order doesn't matter. Okay. But it's easier if we write it like that.
Yes, 7 plus 5.
Okay. What's my next line?
Then we say 6y equals to 7 plus 5, 7, 8, 9 equals to 12. So
Good.
6y equals to 12.
Good. And then what do I do with the 6 here? Because it's
Yes,
multiplied on this side, what do I do with it? When I take it over, it becomes?
So we're going to say, since it's multiplied, we're going to put it as divide.
Good. Divided by 6. Okay. Then what does my next line say?
We can say 12 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6. 12. I'm still. Oh, it's 2.
Good. So what must my next
equals
line read? Not 6y. Remember, we've now removed the 6. Therefore.
Oh, then we say y equals to 2.
Yeah, but Tanya, you must start with therefore. Let's try that again. Therefore
y equals to 2.
Excellent. Well done. Okay.
Yes,
That was
ma'am.
excellent. Okay, we just need to remember the steps. Don't skip a step, otherwise your answer goes all funny. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well done. All right. I would like to give everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. I would like to give everybody 1 minute to do number 3 on their own on a piece of paper. And I want you guys to give me the answer at the end. All I want you to write for me in the chat is therefore A is equal to something. But now guys, watch what's going to happen here. My -4, because my A is sitting on this side of the equal sign, my -4 is the one that's going to go over to that side. Okay, and then this is actually going to change. This is going to be, therefore, something is equal to A. We're going to do the exact same operation, but the other way around. So I want you guys to try this one and put the answer in the chat for me, please. I'll just give you 2 minutes. Well done, Lucy. So let's see if everyone else gets the same answer. Mercedes also got the same answer. Sally as well. Very good. Nsako, I remember if you just write 4, I'm not going to be very happy with you. I need a whole sentence. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm seeing so many therefores in the chat. I love, love, love it. Don't forget my therefore. Thank you, Ayanda and Sandilis. Ah, there we go, Sandiliso. And Tando. Ah, excellent. Oh, you guys are brilliant. You guys are amazing. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to go through this one very quickly because I'm seeing that everyone is understanding how to get to the answer in the chat. Okay, I can change this back to A is equal to 4 because I can see that you guys know how to do this. All right, so I'm going to take my -4, move it over to the other side, and I'm going to get 8 plus 4 is equal to 3A. And that's going to give me 12 is equal to 3A. And because my A has a 3 sitting next to it, let me move this away. Move this down. There's a 3 dividing it. When I take, multiplying it, I'm going to take my 3 over and I'm going to divide by it. Oh, it should be over here, actually, in front of 12. So I'm going to put 12 over there and I'm going to divide by 3 over there. Divide by 3. Okay. Therefore, A is equal to 4. Guys, like seriously, give yourselves a round of applause. That was amazing. You guys are just like, amazing, amazing, amazing. Now I want you guys to tell me with this last one, number 4. It's looking a little bit tricky here because M is over 4. But guys, remember that this is a divide sign. This over here is a divide sign. Okay. And then I want you guys to tell me in the chat, what is the opposite of divide? What is the opposite of divide? Taku says multiply. Very good. Sally also says times. I'm seeing a lot of times there. Good. So when this 5 goes over the rainbow, it's going to become times. Now I'm going to give you guys this time I'm going to give you 1 minute because I've seen that you guys don't really need that long. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute and I want to see if you guys can give me the answer to this one. Remember, I want M on its own. Okay, so I'm going to move the +9 first. Okay, 1 minute. Let's see what you guys get as an answer. Ooh, Alicia, you may have skipped a couple of steps. Remember, if we want it on its own, we're going to move +9 over the rainbow first. We're going to move this one over the rainbow first. Okay, that's my first step. Try that and then tell me again what the answer is. Oh, I'm seeing 55. Okay, I'm going to give you guys some clues as we're going. I'm going to have M. Saneliso says 10. I agree with Saneliso, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to show you guys why. 11 minus 9. So M divided by 5 is equal to 2. Okay. Buche says, I agree with 10. I agree too. Now that we're dividing by 5 over here, oh, guys, amazing. Well done. For those of you who got 55, of 45. I hope you guys are seeing where you got that mistake, where you got that part wrong. But guys, remember, when we make mistakes, we learn from them. So don't feel like it's okay. Okay. So now this is divided by 5. So when I take it over to this side, it's going to become times 5. Okay. So then I can say, therefore, m is equal to 2 times 5 is going to give me 10. And that's the answer I was looking for. If you got that one right, just like, mwah, mwah, excellent, mwah, amazing stuff. Very well done.